Namaste yogis, welcome back to my channel Mindful Yoga. My name is Ryan and I'll be guiding you through today's practice. So today's practice is a little bit unique. We're going to focus on our core and our glutes by modifying the yoga poses to focus on those particular areas. So let's get started. To begin with, we'll just start by centering ourselves, just sitting in a quiet meditation for a few breaths. It's going to be a fast moving practice, so let's just calm ourselves down before we get stuck into it. So sitting with legs crossed or whichever position feels good for you, getting the spine to be as straight as possible, and then just closing your eyes. Relaxing our shoulders. And relaxing the muscles in the face. And remembering there's nowhere else you need to be. You've made the time to come to the mat and practice yoga. This is your time for you and your self-care. Take 3 more deep breaths. And then softly opening the eyes, and let's begin our core workout. Coming to all fours, on our hands and our knees, and keeping the toes untucked, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Let's go through 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly dips. Exhale, round the upper back. Inhale, broaden the shoulder bones. Exhale, push the mat away. One last time. Inhale, exhale. We meet in a flat back. From here, we'll step left foot back, followed by the right foot. We meet in a high plank. We stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back. Knees below the hips again. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Marry breath to movement. Last one. We meet in all fours. From here, let's go back to high plank again. Right foot steps back this time, followed by the left foot. And as we come into high plank, bring the gaze to the top of the mat. Draw the lower belly in, engage the glutes, then the hamstrings and the quads. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to all fours. Once again, our knees have to be below our hips. And then from here, we'll pick up the right leg, take it towards the back of the mat. Off the mat, hip square, toes pointing to the floor. From here, let's bend the right knee as if you're making a footprint on the sky. Donkey kick pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back onto the mat. And on the other side, let's pick up the left foot off the mat. Gaze on the mat between the thumbs, not looking under the body or ahead. Bend the left knee as if you're making a footprint on the roof with this foot. And donkey pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center. Stay here for an inhale and an exhale. And once again, let's take the left leg off the mat. Pick it up. And then keeping your gaze down, we're going to take the right hand off the mat. Extend the right hand towards the front, crown of the head reaching for the front. Imagine you're trying to shake hands with someone without looking them in the eye. If you need more support, you can tuck the right foot as well, the toes on the right foot. And from here, we do contractions and extensions. Inhale, right elbow, left knee, or as close as possible. Exhale, extend. We do this a few more times, actually 10 reps. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you do one less than me or one more than me, it's okay, doesn't matter. If you just want to do 10 and stop and wait for me, that also is okay. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down. From here, right leg will extend. Again, gaze on the mat and making sure the hip is square, the hip is not opening up and the shoulders are square as well. Then from here, extend the left hand towards the front. Now, if this is not your usual side, if you're right-handed, this side will pose a challenge. Or may not. One more breath. Again, 10 times on this side. Left elbow, right knee, or as close as possible. Round the upper back as you do it, and you hug the elbow to the knee in the midline of the body. 4 gone, 6 to go. 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and last one. Left hand comes down, right knee comes down. Let's meet in the child's pose for a few breaths. Forehead melts into the mat, palms and forearms plug into the mat. Very nice. So today's focus is on the glutes. Let's come back into all fours. From here, tuck the toes and we go up into down dog. As well as working the glutes, we're going to try and work the core as well. So on the next inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Hold here, 3, 2, 1. Kick the right leg back up to the sky. Return the right leg to the mat. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Hold here, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Left foot returns to the mat. Again, moving on to the other side with a modification. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Slide the right knee down to the right wrist. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Return the right foot to the mat. The knee can be close enough. If it doesn't touch, that's okay. Inhale, left leg lifts the side. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Slide the left knee down to the left wrist. 3, 2, 1. Kick it back up. Very nice. Well done. Let's meet in down dog. From here, we'll do 2 rounds of sun salutations incorporating the locust pose. Locust pose, again, very good to work the glutes. Slowly walk the feet all the way up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, we fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees down or not, high to low plank. Cobra or up dog will meet in down dog. We forgot to include the locust pose. So we'll have to do 2 more. I do my videos in 1 take, so I don't do editing. So let's start again. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Left foot steps forward to meet the right foot. Halfway lift, fold forward. Rise up, reach up, hands go towards the sky. Hands to heart center, fold forward. Let's step back, to high plank. Drop both knees to the floor, untuck the toes, come all the way down, forehead meets the mat. We'll squeeze, interlace the fingers behind the lower back, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, the legs, the feet, the torso and the forehead fly off the mat. One more breath here. Return the forehead to the mat. Let's bring our hands next to our upper ribs, tuck the toes, and through high plank, we'll make our way into down dog. Very nice. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Runner's lunge. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, reach up, hands go towards the sky. Hands to heart center. We fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Step back, high plank. Lower both knees to the mat. Untuck the toes, come all the way down. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Interlace the fingers. Locust Pose, Shavasana. Your feet can be together or apart. It's up to you. Return the forehead to the mat. Hands next to the upper ribs. And make your way into down dog. Very nice. One more breath here. Let's come back into all fours. So this time we're going to do 5 hydrants, and with 5 hydrants you want to remain stable, steady and still on one side while we do 5 hydrants with the other knee. So bring attention to your left knee, and from here left knee lifts to the side and back to the center without touching the ground. We do 10 reps, and again you can marry breath to movement. Inhale out, exhale in, or the other way, making sure that the weight is distributed equally on both sides. We've got 2 more reps to go, so we don't want to be leaning too much on the right hand side. Return the left knee to the mat, and then we go on the right hand side. 1, 2, 3. For me, the right hand side, I can't lift the leg as much as the left hand side. It's because I had a hip injury many years ago. I'm still living with it, managing it. Lost count, I think 2 more. And let's meet in center. And quickly, child's pose. Before we dive into our next set of exercises or asanas, let's meet in down dog. On the inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow again. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Kick the right leg out. Left hand towards the sky. Fallen star, Patita Tarasana. One more breath. Option to pull your right hip back and lift the right leg off the mat. One more breath. Square the shoulders, bring the right knee to the chest. Right leg goes towards the sky. Return the right foot to the mat. Very nice. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow again. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Kick the left leg out. Right hand goes towards the sky. Patita Tarasana on this side. One more breath here. Hand comes down. Left knee to the nose. And then left leg flies up. Return the left foot to the mat. From here, thinking of a side plank, Vasisthasana. Roll onto the outer edges of the right foot. Stack the left foot on top of the right. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the sky. Making sure the hip and the butt is not sagging. Or to engage the glutes and think of a diagonal line from the top of your shoulder all the way down to your ankle. One more breath. Left hand comes down. Vasisthasana on the other side. As we reach our right hand towards the sky. Once again, making sure the hip doesn't sag. My hip has a tendency to sag on this side, so I have to remind myself actively. One more breath. Right hand comes down. We meet in a high plank. Lower both knees to the mat. Untuck the toes. Come all the way down. Locust pose. Hands interlace behind the lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you lift the torso and the feet off the mat. Return the forehead to the mat. Hands next to the upper ribs. We meet in down dog. Very nice. One more breath. On the inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands, runner's lunge. And then from here, we're going to slowly rise up into high lunge as the hands go towards the sky. But this time, to engage the glutes, we'll bend the left knee. So the back knee will bend. So we're putting that attention onto the glute. Stay in a straight line. And then we're going to do 3 dips. We're going to only come back to the height of the bent leg. We're not going to come all the way up. So inhale, dip the left knee close to the mat or on the mat. Rise up. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, rise up. Inhale, exhale, rise up. 1 more breath. Bring the hands to heart center. Lean forward and then meet in warrior 3. Again, warrior 3 very good for gluteus maximus. A slightly long hold here to make sure that we make it work. 1 more breath. Bring the left foot next to the right foot. Sit in your chair pose. And we're going to modify chair pose. Come onto the tippy toes and then slowly bring the glutes close to the heels. Keep the hands reaching towards the sky. Biceps frame the ears. 1 more breath. Slowly rise up. Return the left foot, all the heels to the mat, hands to heart center. We fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. And then gently step back into a high plank. Lower both knees to the mat. Come all the way down. Locust pose. Shavasana. Come back to the mat and then down dog. 1 more side to go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Again, runner's lunge. And then from here, high lunge. Hands go towards the sky. And once again, we're going to bend the back knee. So that again, we can bring that focus to the glutes. And at the same time, try to squeeze the inner thighs together towards each other. And then 3 dips. Inhale down onto the mat. Exhale up. And again, if your knee does not touch the mat, it's okay. Close enough is good enough. Because you're trying to pull the pelvic floor up at the same time as well. So the core is engaged too. Hands to heart center. Let's go. We meet. So it's harder for me on this side. But what I do is I keep my gaze on the floor when we're in warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. 1 more breath. And then transitioning to chair pose, Utkatasana. Chair pose. Lift both heels of the mat, come onto the toes. And then slowly lowering the glutes towards the heels. Very nice. And this time, hands will come by our side on our fingertips, slowly moving the butt to the mat, transitioning to boat pose. Again, you can hold on behind the knees if you would like to and straighten your legs, or you can just straighten your legs. So boat pose is funny for me. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Today I'm struggling a little bit. It's okay. Bring the knee into the chest, return the foot back to the mat, and then slowly come up again. Very nice. Well done. That's the first part of a sequence. Now the standing part for core. So we're going to do hand to toe pose. Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. Okay. So ground, I'm not going to mirror you for this one. So ground down onto your right leg, because I get confused if I mirror you in this one. Right hand on the right hip. Bring the left knee to the chest. With your peace fingers, pistol grip your big toe. Let the hip descend. So the hips are in line. Option to stay here or to extend your left leg towards the front. Now, knee does not have to be straight, and some of you might be flexible enough to bring your head onto the knee. I can't do it, so I'm just going to stay here. One more breath. Bring the left foot back in and then return the left foot to the mat. Very nice. Shake the right leg if you need to. And then from here, you bring the left hand onto the left hip and then pistol grip your right toe, big toe of your right foot. And then from here, either let the hip drop first, and then from here either stay here or extend the right leg towards the front. That's your other option. Oops, struggling for balance on this side, that's okay. One more breath. Bring the right foot in and then slowly come back up to the top of the mat. Then from here, we're just going to slowly move into Malasana. We're going to bring our feet as wide as the mat and then bend our knees and sit down. Bring the palms to touch together. So I'll just face you to show you what it looks like. Both feet towards the front or slightly out. Let the tailbone descend towards the mat. And imagine there's a string pulling the crown of the head towards the sky. We stay here for 2 more breaths. And from Malasana, we'll come into lying down. Slowly making our way there. We got one more asana to go before we move into Shavasana. So preparing for bridge pose, see if you can brush the back of your heels with your fingertips, hand by your side. So in bridge pose, you want to make sure that when we come up, we want to squeeze the glutes. So we're working the glutes and there's no pressure on the lower back. And when we come down slowly because you're going to do 10 reps. So let's go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. And making sure it's a smooth, fluid movement. We're not going too fast. We're not going too slow. And the chin is away from the chest. So we don't want any pressure on the lower, on the cervical spine either. So all we're trying to do is work the glutes. And then 2 more reps to go. And then we're almost there. Well done. Very nice. And then from here, let's extend the left leg onto the mat. Keep the right knee bent. We're going to do one-legged glute raises. But when we raise the leg, we want to make sure the leg comes in a diagonal line. So knees are almost next to each other when we come up. And let's go. Push. And then again, we want to push it from the heel. So let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's swap. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Now we go on this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Hug both knees into the chest. Drop both knees to the left hand side. Hands come out in a T. Gaze over the right shoulder towards the sky. Come back to center. And we go to the other side. Come back to center. Let the feet find the corners of the mat. Shavasana. I will wake you up when it's time. Rolling over to your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow under your ear, and then slowly with your eyes closed, coming up into a seat. Bringing the hands to heart center, thumbs press against the sternum. Bring the thumbs to third eye center, to our lips, and to our heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. If you enjoyed the practice, I'll be grateful if you could please like the video and subscribe to my channel, Mindfully Yoga. And wherever you're in the world today, may you have a great morning, an amazing afternoon, or an awesome evening. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.